He'll settle for a stand-up double. His 14th double of the season. And the Diamondbacks with a runner in scoring position. And the switch-hitting shortstop Perdomo coming up.
For Sheehan, it's almost double his ERA on the road versus at home. At home is 3.62. On the road, it's 6.56 in the 4 starts.
Carroll leads at second. Perdomo, 224 hitter from the left side now, facing the right-hander Sheehan. Pitch. Breaking ball, spins outside and stays outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Three home runs for Perdomo. Last year he was a Silver Slugger winner, but this year struggling a little bit in terms of where he'd like to be. Pitch swung on, hit in the air to right center field. Playable for Andy Pages. Pages will get behind it. He'll make the catch. Carroll bluffs like he's going to third, and Pages makes a chest-high throw to the cutoff man, Mookie Betts.
Pages did exactly the right thing. Don't ever take it for granted that the guy is not going to tag up.
2 men out, runner at second, and Nolan Arenado up. Former Colorado Rocky and St. Louis Cardinal. Back on the 18th of May in San Francisco. At the 6th pitch of the game in the bottom of the first for a grand slam. Swing and a miss. In fact, that was the second quickest grand slam in Major League history. Jermaine Dye, Carlos Delgado had hit him early on as well. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's low and away as he breaking ball outside.
Back-to-back sliders, both of them away.
Arenado with a man in scoring position this year, hitting .311, overall .269. Stretch, check of the runner at second. 1-1 pitch to Arenado. He'll take a slider for a strike.
Well, I mentioned in the pregame show that the slider's been a big pitch for Sheehan. How so? Well, he has 59 strikeouts, and 31 of those have been on sliders.
That's a pitch Arenado might have challenged, and if he did, he might have won. It looked to be a little bit off the plate. Carroll dancing around at second. Pitch to Arenado is off the plate, low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And another slider.
So he's committed to throw that slider to Arenado. Arenado, 7 home runs, 27 runs batted in. No score, runner at second, 2 outs. Just underway, bottom of the first. Emmett Sheehan peeking back at second base, settles at the chest. Now the pitch. Swung on, popped back and foul, and out of play.
And there's a fastball right at 95.
Rob Drake, the home plate umpire, kicking some dirt off of it. He'll get back behind Will Smith. Indoor baseball tonight on an artificial surface. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch from Sheehan. And Arenado went around. He strikes out. He was asking for an appeal, but it's not going to do him any good. So Arenado goes down on strikes. And the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 1 man left. It's the Dodgers nothing, Diamondbacks nothing.
Matt Money Smith here, talking about Galpin Mazda, and just like the boys in blue, they are champions. #1 Mazda dealer in California. Why would you go anywhere else? They have one of the largest inventories. Check it all out at galpinmazda.com. Dan Sterkel's the GM. I've known him for years. Want you to ask for him by name, the #1 guy. And you can do everything online. That's what I did for our 2 Mazdas. I got a CX-90 and the daughter's got a CX-5. You find your vehicle, you set up your lease or finance terms, they'll drive it right to you. Again, it's galpinmazda.com, 1-800-GO-GALPIN. Ask for Dave.
Hey, it's Andre Heath here. This is the season to celebrate. Whether it's Father's Day, graduation, or both, Superior Grocers has everything you need to make it special. From premium meats for the grill to fresh sides and sweet treats. It's all about bringing family together because the best moments happen around the table. Celebrate big and save smart. Download the Superior Grocers app for weekly ads and digital deals. Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value.
Hi, I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent, I know that being present makes all the difference. I have 3 young sons, and I learned that kids don't just hear our words, they feel them too. The way we respond in tough moments, the sense of security we provide, it all matters. When we help our kids to feel heard and supported, we help them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission to ensure every child has a stronger start in life. Learn more at first5california.com.
Follow us on Instagram at AM570 LA Sports.
Hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up.
No score, top of the second inning. Mookie Betts to lead off. Kyle Tucker to follow, and then Will Smith after that. Facing left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez. As Mookie looks out at his former teammate in Boston. And he takes the ball high and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Mookie 194. 6 home runs, 16 runs batted in. Kicking the pitch. Right at the knees for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch coming to Mookie Betts. And it's on the way, and Mookie swings and misses. Changeup. Fastball changeup combination, the big combo for Rodriguez. He was settled in on the 4-seamer in the first inning, through 7 of those. 1-2. Breaking ball looped into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Just a protection swing for Mookie Betts on a pitch that was low and away, and he poked it to right. And the Dodgers have the leadoff man aboard in the second inning.
And Rodriguez went back-to-back changeups.
Top of the second, brought to you by Budweiser. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Well, Kyle Tucker, 242 hitter, 4 homers, 27 runs batted in. Left-handed hitter looks out, and the pitch snapped in for a strike call. Betts is 0 for 2 in stolen base attempts. Gets a good-sized lead, held on by Vargas. He's about a foot or so off the bag, holding him on. 0-1 pitch to Tucker. He'll let it go on the outside corner for a called strike. He's in the hole, 0-2.
Rodriguez, the lefty, looking right at their runners. Although runners aren't a perfect 4 for 4 when they have attempted to steal.
Betts creeping off the bag at first. Middle infield playing for 2. Kick in the 0-2 pitch, and that's outside to Tucker. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Dodger right fielder. Tucker, 50 hits, 207 at bats. Rodriguez, his glove pressed up against his right hip. Now he stretches and pitches home high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The center fielder, Jose Baroa, is a few steps over toward left center field, giving Tucker a big gap in right center. Rodriguez steps off the back of the rubber and throws sidearm over to first base. Betts is back with a head first slide. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rodriguez, third base side of the rubber, stretches and throws, and Tucker bangs 1 foul at the plate. Rolls out toward first base. Still 2-2 to Kyle Tucker. Rodriguez came with a changeup. Eduardo Rodriguez out of Venezuela. Makes his home in Miami, Florida now. Staring in at the target set by Moreno. Tucker waits, and here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's in the dirt. Through a changeup. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Tucker. Nobody out. Runner at first is Betts. And Rodriguez looking over at first base. Big lead for Mookie. Pitch to Tucker. Swung on. Fouled off to the left and out of play. If you notice, Mookie's lead's getting slightly larger, but he didn't break for second that time. Rodriguez ready to throw. Looks over at Mookie. Now he comes to the plate, and he walks Tucker. Pitch low. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the back-to-back world champion Los Angeles Dodgers audio network. Will Smith, Dodger catcher. 2 on and nobody out. Betts at second, Tucker at first. Smith hitting .256, 6 home runs. He's hit very well against the Diamondbacks in his career. This is the 81st game he's played against Arizona. And he'll take a strike here. In 80 games, he's hit .298 with 20 home runs and 56 runs batted in. Again, he's played half a full season now against the Diamondbacks. Stretch look at second. Now the pitch home to Will is low. Trying to change up and missed. Will has a .986 on base plus slugging. The old OPS. Gets on base and he drives in runs against this club. 1-1. Pitch fouled straight back.
Well, Dodgers in that just completed series didn't really knock the cover off the ball in spots like this, runners in scoring position, but they came up with timely hits. They were 4 for 18.
Well, Dodgers with their first threat of the night, first and second, nobody out. No score here, top of the second inning. Eduardo Rodriguez peeking at Kyle Tucker, who's not being held on. Vargas playing way behind him. Now the pitch. And Will swings, hits the ball well to center field and deep. To slight right center, back after it is the center fielder Barossa, who will make the catch. Betts advances to third. Tucker holds at first.
No, you got straightaway center is 417, but then to the deepest part of left center and right center is 413. And Barossa had to go a little bit more to the right of that 413 mark, but that was sent a long distance. Now, hopefully, the Dodgers can pick up at least a run here.
Max Muncy hitting 7th for the Dodgers. Third baseman, left-handed batter. Clubbed a home run yesterday against the Phillies. He swings, fouls it back, heads up. Oh. Boy, quick as a cat, Rick Monday dropped right to his right.
Pain is optional, no longer
That's
mandatory.
Right. You got out of the way just in the nick of time. So we'll get a Max Muncy foul ball up here. Muncy swings, fouls this one back into the netting. It's a lot safer.
Well, here's a contact at bat, because if you make contact, hit the ball anywhere except right back to the pitcher, Dodgers are going to get a run. Arenado well off the bag at third, and Betts can get a very generous lead.
0-2 to Max Muncy. Stretch by Rodriguez. Here comes the pitch. He looks at it outside off the plate. Curveball. Here's a 1-2 on the way from Rodriguez to Max Muncy. Runners off the corners. Breaking ball, little tapper down to first. On the run is Betts. He's going to be out by a mile, running on contact. Wildemar Vargas charged that little ground ball, and from the infield turf picked it up. Threw straight to first. Mookie Betts with a head-first slide almost slid into Max Muncy's bat that was laying on the ground.
Well, Betts had a relatively short lead. I mean, as far off the bag as Arenado was, Betts had a short lead.
Muncy aboard, fielder's choice, 3-2 on the putout. 2 down, first and second. And Miguel Rojas up. Rojas has had some success against Eduardo Rodriguez. He is 6 for 8 against him with a double and a home run. Getting 256 on the season. Pitch. He'll let it go low, ball 1. Tucker, the runner at second base. Muncy at first. Alex Call is on deck, the number 9 hitter. Rodriguez 1-0 offer to Miguel Rojas. He swings, fouls it back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is not the first foul ball we've had in the booth in Arizona.
Hopefully it's the last.
We had a Jock Peterson ball up here a few years ago. Swinging a ground ball toward the middle. Perdomo smothers it, throws to first, too late. And the bases will be loaded. A good play by Geraldo Perdomo up the middle. It'll be a base hit, though, for Rojas, who is now 7 for 9 against Rodriguez.
Well, the play saves a run from scoring, and then for Rojas, he had a collision with Stu Sherwater, the first base umpire, after he crossed the bag.
So, chance for Alex Call, 305 hitter. He's getting an extended opportunity with Teoscar Hernandez on the injured list. Bases loaded, 2 down, no score. Tucker at third, Muncy at second, and now Rojas at first. Full windup, and Rodriguez steals a little high ball 1. Went with a 4-seamer at 94. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Strike call. Another fastball. Back-to-back fastballs to start this at bat against the right-handed hitting Alex Call. The wind and the 1-1. He'll take it up high. This is the 20th at bat that Call has had against a left-handed pitcher this year, but he's hit the ball more often than he hasn't. He's hitting over 500 against lefties. Runners lead first, second, and third. 2 down, the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Came back with a fastball at 95. Shohei Ohtani is on deck. Dave Roberts talking about how pitchers recently have been challenging the Dodger hitters more often with the heater. 2-2 pitch from Eduardo Rodriguez. Call swings, lifts it down the right field side, and it is twisting foul. Stays in play. Bounces off the warning track and up into the protective netting. Runners have to head back from whence they came. Tucker to third, Muncy to second, and Rojas back to first. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. X is his average to start action tonight.
I don't know if there's something said down, but my question is, why was the pitch clock not ticking down?
Good point. Should have been. Sheehan's wind in the 1-0. Swung on, popped up. That's popped up near home plate. Coming down the third base line is Max Muncy. He'll make the catch. And there's 1 gone in the bottom half of the third inning. At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free Dodger dog and any 16-ounce Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Here's Tommy Troy. Troy had been with AAA Reno in the Pacific Coast League. Made his major league debut May 24th against the Rockies. He doubled twice in his debut. Takes a healthy cut here and misses. It's 0-2. In fact, he was the second to accomplish the feat this season. The Tigers' Kevin McGonigal did that in March in his major league debut. He doubled twice.
Here's a guy that has some speed, too.
Now an 0-2 pitch from Sheehan. A little bit outside.
Yeah, Troy, 125 games last year, split between AA and AAA, stole 24 bases.
Sheehan's got the pitch he wants to throw. He hears it. Now the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to short. Mookie gets behind it. Fires one low to first. Dug out with a backhand by Freeman. Then there are 2 down.
And Troy just displaying that speed, getting down the line quickly.
Second time up tonight for Ketel Marte. Marte bounced out to Freddie Freeman. So he's 0 for 1. He went 0 for 11 in the recently completed series in Seattle, which the Diamondbacks were swept. It takes all the way and takes low ball 1.
And that's on the heels of he being the National League Player of the Week the week before, where he hit .511.
Peaks and valleys, ups and downs. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul back, heads up. You got 2? No, that just missed us. We can't get 2 up here in a game, can we?
Better not.
We got to figure out what we're going to do with this one. First foul ball that we got up here, I've got it in my right hand, and you see the smudges on the Major League logo where it was fouled off.
Well, if you feel it the right way, let it stop rolling, then pick it up.
Isn't that the only way up here? Although I did catch one a couple of years ago. Strike called. Change up. Marte bent his knees and kind of went down with a pitch. 1-2. Yeah, it's always a good idea. You think you're going to catch it, but then as soon as you catch it, you realize it was a bad idea. Low and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sometimes your hand will change colors. Starts with black and blue. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch to Ketel Marte. 2 down, nobody on. Sheehan fires. Swung on and hit in the air to right center field. Long run for Andy Pages. He'll get over there and make a chest-high catch. Side retired, inning over. We head to the 4th inning. It's the Dodgers.
Schlittler, 25 years old. He spent the season until June in AA last year, then moved up to AAA, and he was called up to the Yankees on July 9th, and what a difference he made. Swing and a miss. Gets him on the sinker. Swing and a miss. That's the sinker. 4 strikeouts in a row, 8 on the game.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Hey, it's Alertus Gurriel Dawn. That's a nice touch. Pena power.
The perils of wearing earrings when you've got netting on the field.
That young fan, not a Newtbar fan. What a present for mom.
Oh my goodness, look at this guy.
Uso, yeah, Jay Uso, yeah.
And then just shot putting it. Not blocking, there's nobody on base.
There's a little debate for Domo and Kim watching the replay together. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Dodgers catcher Will Smith will lead off the top half of the 4th inning. Dodgers with a 1-0 lead. Glad you're with us tonight from Phoenix, along with Rick Monday, Tim Neverett here. Dwayne McDonald, our producer engineer, in the booth with us. And happy you're along for the ride, no matter where you happen to be listening to Dodger baseball. First pitch from Eduardo Rodriguez is fouled off by Smith. Will is 0 for 1 tonight. Flying out deep to center. He advanced Tucker on the play. And the pitch is flied foul right side, not a play. Strike 2 to Will.
Come here.
Well, Rob Drake turned his microphone on there accidentally.
And surprised himself.
I think he did. He might have surprised us had he left it on another couple of seconds. Here's an 0-2. That one's in the dirt. There are always quick conversations between an umpire and a hitter. It can be about a number of different things. Here's a 1-2. Will swings. It's a line drive to center field. Coming on the center fielder, Barossa, and he dives toward the infield and makes a terrific catch to steal a hit from Will Smith. A sinking line drive, and Jorge Barossa came in to make it. Wow, what a catch.
Oh, he got a good jump. The other ball that was hit out there by Pages in the third inning got a very late jump. But this one, he was right on the money.
One away for Max Muncy. First pitch in the dirt, low and away, ball 1. Curveball. Muncy reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning. 223 home runs for Max Muncy. Continues to climb the ladder on the Dodger all-time list. Now a 2-0 on the way to Max. He swings, hits a high fly ball, twisting foul down the left field line. That'll make the seats near the Diamondbacks bullpen. Two balls and a strike to Muncy. Left-handed hitter looks out at the southpaw Rodriguez. He throws, and that's in for a knee-high strike. Well, not a full card on this Monday, but plenty of major league action. Foul tip into the glove of Moreno for strike 3. Changeup struck him out, and that becomes the first strikeout of the game for Eduardo Rodriguez. In Milwaukee, it was a day that the San Francisco Giants would rather forget. The Brewers pounded them 16-2. And the Giants now 23-37. Rojas shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes a strike. Giants started action today, a game and a half in front of Colorado. 15 behind the Dodgers. They're 15 and a half out now. And a game up on the Rockies, but I think the Rockies are playing. They are playing the Angels. Ball 1 delivered to Rojas. They're in the bottom of the third in Anaheim. 5-3 Angels leading the Rockies. The wind, the 1-1 pitch. Outside corner for a called strike.
There's a lot of talk in the offseason.
Batter's challenging the strike ball.
Rojas challenging this. See what the ABS says.
Pitches the ball.
So with the number of Dodger fans in attendance here in Arizona, don't be fooled by the reaction just because we're on the road. It's a Dodger home game here too.
Well, yesterday's game was at a slow pace because there were 10 challenges and 8 of the 10 were overturned.
2 balls and 1 strike to Rojas. He'll take a strike. Now it's 2-2.
Yeah, it was a tough day for Sean Barber. Another one
challenging the strike ball.
Back-to-back pitches. Rojas challenging. And he's right again. I mean, it was a fraction of an inch off the plate down low. It was over the middle of the plate, but just low. And it's now 3-1 on Miguel Rojas. Eduardo Rodriguez Pitches one home. That's called a strike, and Rob Drake waiting for Rojas here. And he's not going to get a challenge request. Full count, 3-2 to the Dodgers second baseman. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and Rojas, guess what? Does he go 3 for 3? If he does, he'll get first base. If not, he'll get a seat on the bench. It's the bench.
Los Angeles has one challenge remaining.
Rojas will lose that challenge. 2 strikes.
Van Poppel starts his motion, stumbles, the ball gets away, and the runners move up. I think there's going to be a full moon tonight.
Green gives a great effort, goes back, leaps straight up above. Boy, a strange play right there.
Hunter at the wall, jumping, and it's out of here! Hunter had the ball, Gary, and his glove fell over the wall.
Ground ball, step to the mound. Boston throws to the plate. He thought the bases were loaded. How do you like that? How do you like that?
Will it be on SportsCenter tonight? Bank on it.
Now Chico to the belt. Checks the runners. Belliard trying to hold Ramirez close. And what happened?
A wild pitch. That one goes into the seats. All right, in unison, just a little outside.
Sometimes you come to a baseball game and you see something you've never seen before. I guarantee you will see that again. and again. And again.
Ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits for the Dodgers. No runs, 1 hit for the Diamondbacks. And Corbin Carroll had that 1 hit, a double in the first inning. 1-0 pitch. High for a ball, and it's 2-0. After that last Rojas at bat, where he had 3 challenges and 1 at bat, he almost got a wait a beat to see if the hitter's going to challenge or not on the close one. 2-0, swung on, hit in the air to left. Drifting back is Alex Call. He's got a couple of feet on the warning track in front of the wall, makes the catch. And there's 1 down for the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th inning, presented by Uniqlo Field at Dodgers Stadium. Visit uniqlo.com/US. Geraldo Perdomo fly to center. His first time up, he's 0 for 1. Even with the bag, almost at the cut of the grass at third is Muncy for the left-handed hitter. Pitch up high, ball 1. Mariners and Mets in Seattle, top of the 5th, 1-1. Mariners have just flown past the Athletics into first place in the American League West. Rangers have caught the A's as well. They're both 2.5 out to start action tonight. But the Mariners, 2 games over 500 at 31-29. Tigers beat the Rays earlier, 10-9. Yankees creeping a little closer to the Rays. So they started a 1.5 games back. Now they're a game out. 1 ball and 1 strike to Perdomo. The pitch is up. Fastball missing. Marlins beat the Nationals in D.C. 7-3. Alcantara over Lovelady in that game. And Perdomo fouls it down the first base line. Royals in Cincinnati, Kansas City with a 9-2 win over the Reds. Kansas City had 4 runs in the top of the first. That's all they would need. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball center field. Pies got turned around. Now he collects it and makes a basket catch. And that's the second out. You got a little turned around out there.
Well, had him off at the pass.
It's not how, it's how many. How many catches you make. Now Nolan Arenado struck out in the first. 0 for 1 for the right-handed hitting third baseman for the Diamondbacks. Pitch from Emmett. Breaking ball outside. Right on the corner. Called a strike.
Well, if we look at the Diamondbacks, Arenado, the senior member of this group, they have 3 guys in the lineup tonight that are 30 years of age or older.
Well, one is outside, 1-1.
But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are 25 and under. So it's a young ball club, and they figure, hey, look, they're going to continue to develop.
1-1 pitch. That's fouled back and well out of play.
Arenado's 35. Vital Marte's 32. Melda Vargas is 34. Pavin Smith just turned 30.
1-2 pitch to Arenado. Slider down and away. 2-2. They're saying they're getting up there. Starting to anyway. Pavin Smith is on deck. Now the 2-2. Swung on, popped up, shallow right. Out goes Rojas, the second baseman. He'll make an over-the-shoulder catch in front of Tucker for the third out. And that now is 11.
The people are welcoming, they're loving, they're caring. So if you're looking for a familial feel, definitely Asheville.
It's Asheville. That's all you got to say.
Yeah.
They're excited to be back and back on their feet, so it's been awesome to see the rebuild.
Winning or losing, like everybody's there having a good time rooting us on, so I've always enjoyed that the whole year.
You play here at the tourist park and you feel like you're back in the old days playing real baseball.
Nestled right into the mountains there.
That's right, right on a cliff.
If you're feeling crabby, check out some of these wild and weird moments from around the league.
Since going to tag out Bowers, who had the crab crawl back toward first base.
Is this 1-1-1-3 on the putout?
Of course, catching it is one thing.
Whoa! Go through the 5-hole?
Yeah, it sure did.
Now that's what you call really struggling.
Now let's see some animal instincts on display in the field.
Nico! Behind the back, what a play!
Get a load of this.
Say hey, Austin Martin right. He made an incredible catch. And a liner caught by a leaping Bobby Witt Jr.
No question about that one.
Robles over, goes to a dive, and makes a tremendous catch.
Oh, I didn't give him a shot off the bat to come down to that baseball. Oh, highlight reel stuff from David Hamilton.
How about that?
Tell them we ain't taking no days off. Days off, taking no days off. Boys think I'm long down.
Left fielder Alex Call will get things going for the Dodgers in the 5th inning, up 1-0. Missing Eduardo Rodriguez, who will wind and deliver the pitch home. It's in, well, it's outside, beg your pardon. It's called ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Call popped up foul to Ildemaro Vargas, the first baseman, his first time to the plate. 0 for 1 tonight. And he'll take a strike here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 offer. Call pops it back foul. It's off to our right, just below us. Ball with 2 strikes to Alex Call. Twins beat the White Sox earlier, 9-6. Minnesota getting a win at home. And earlier, the Texas Rangers winners in St. Louis, 2-1. So the Rangers now have passed the Athletics and pushed them into third place in the American League West. They were in first for the first 2 months, and then now they find themselves in third place. They are off today, so they'll start play tomorrow in the middle of the pack. 2-2, a little slapper down the first base side. Fair. Vargas able to snare it along the line, reverses his field, steps on the bag, and call is out. One gone for the Dodgers in the fifth.
Yeah, nice play over at first base. Otherwise, it's at least a double down the line.
It's just an example as a fielder why you go after a ball that.
Well, and for Vargas had the advantage too. He's a right-handed thrower. It means the gloves on the left hand, which is right to the foul line. So he's able to reach out and stop it.
Shohei Ohtani is 1 for 2 with a double. He scored the game's only run. He swings and lines it into center for a base hit. Rodriguez threw him a sinker. Ohtani didn't wait around. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, as we know, the Dodgers wore their new gold jerseys at camps during the opening series, commemorating the world title, the back-to-back title. So head to MLBshop.com. You can score the same ones. Plus, why not check out the largest selection of authentic gear from dugout to your doorstep? Grab official Dodger merchandise just like the players wear. It's real simple. Just go online, MLBshop.com.
Pages 1 for 2. Doubled in the third. Grounded out to third. Back in the first. 1 out. Ohtani gets a lead at first. Now the pitch and a snap throw down to first base. Ohtani dives back safely. Ohtani will be in the lineup both pitching and hitting on Wednesday evening. Dave Roberts confirmed that today. He said that's pretty much the way it's going to go. He says that Shohei's as rested as he's been. Feels like he's in a good spot. Pages takes a strike. Eric Lauer, lefty, will pitch tomorrow opposite Michael Soroka. Soroka's been good for the Diamondbacks. He's 7-2. 1-1 is a fastball outside. 2 balls and a strike to Pages.
Tim, with Ohtani also slated to be the DH. You know, fortunately, we've not had really hot weather yet. So we'll find out once it does warm up exactly how that's going to affect.
2-1 is outside ball 3. In this series, you get the benefit of air conditioning. It's
one hot
outside.
One hot city in the summer is already off the checklist. That's St. Louis.
3-1 pitch to Pages. Swings and fouls it back over to our right, and it's now full count, 3-2. 1 out. They send Ohtani here. Ohtani at first, waiting to get into his lead. Pages adjusts his batting helmet, now draws the bat back and waits. 3-2 pitch from Rodriguez. Swung on and a line drive towards center field. That's going to be caught. A diving, sliding line drive catch by Jorge Barosa. Oh my goodness, he has made play after play for the Diamondbacks in center field tonight.
I'll tell you what, we're talking about it, but I think for the last week, we have seen on both sides, visitors and home teams, we have seen absolutely wonderful defensive plays.
2 men out and Freddie Freeman the batter. Freddie drove in a run with a ground ball out in the third. He's 0 for 2. Go to first base, so Ohtani gets back.
Rodriguez, that was the I'm going to deliberately throw over. He does have a better pickoff move than that one.
Stretch, and now the pitch. Inside to Freeman, and a challenge.
Catcher's challenge in a ball call.
Gabriel Moreno thought it was a strike. We'll see what ABS has to say.
Pitch is a strike. Arizona has 1 challenge remaining.
Well, Freeman with a strike on him now. The count is 0-1. Hands on his knees at first, and a lead is Ohtani. 0-1 pitch in the dirt. Tried the fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yesterday, while I was waiting for you guys to be done, I sat over in the press box right behind the ABS system. I got to watch it. Freddie hits a high fly ball, shallow left. Coming in is Tommy Troy. Looks up into the ceiling. He makes the catch, and the Dodgers are done in the top half of the 5th.
What's the matter with Johnson? Got a toothache or something. Wait a minute, he lost a tooth. He lost a tooth. The legend of Randy Johnson.
He throws so hard that his teeth out.
Oh, that hurts, doesn't it? Well, quit doing it then. He picked something off the ground.
Yeah.
I think a tooth fell out. Put it under your pillow at the Sheridan tonight.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grip, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
I'm going to throw out a restaurant kitchen term to you, and then hit me with the baseball one. I'll start first.
Okay.
Mise en place.
Oh, mise en place. That is, as the chef, you put all your different ingredients out, kind of before you start cooking, right?
You got it, man. Yeah. That's the most important
That's a tough one. I hear this one a lot because of my name, can of corn.
Easy fly ball.
Reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Designated hitter Pavin Smith leads off for the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 5th. Dodgers with a 1-0 lead. Game 1 of a 4-game set. Emmett Sheehan looking to throw. And it clanks out of the glove of Will Smith. Pitch was off the plate, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. 57 pitches for Sheehan to this point in the game. Pavin Smith, Gabriel Moreno, and Ildemaro Vargas, the scheduled hitters for the Diamondbacks. And the pitch rides in for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Remember Smith, when the Dodgers were opening the season against the Diamondbacks, was in the lineup one day, then a scratch the next. Hits a ground ball to second. 2 hops for Rojas. He's up with it. Throws on to first for the out. 1 away. And he had that surgery. The last game he played before tonight was March 28th. And Smith is 0 for 2. Well, Gabriel Moreno struck out looking at a slider first time up in the 2nd inning. Talking about the ABS, got a chance to watch it in action yesterday. We don't normally get to do that.
They were very busy yesterday.
They were.
10 challenges.
It's to Moreno, knee high for a strike.
Which is the most that we have seen in any one game thus far, and 8 of the 10 were overturned. It was a rugged afternoon for Sean Barber, who was the home plate umpire.
0-1 pitch, and Moreno holds up, swinging at a high fastball.
Which Barber, from time to time, we talk about it. He was rated at only 88% accuracy during the game.
1 ball and 1 strike to Moreno. Pitch low and away. Cool thing about watching the ABS pitch by pitch, not just on any challenge, is you get to see how far inside, how far outside. And I can tell you on Max Muncy's home run, it was exactly 6.5 inches off the inside part of the plate, over the plate. Made a mental note of that. But It's neat to watch it pitch by pitch.
So you're saying it was almost down the middle, the plate being 17 inches wide.
Yeah. It's a good pitch to hit. Probably the same spot you would have ordered one up if you could. Right?
Oh, yeah, but they don't come to the car and take your order a lot.
They don't.
No, it's not a drive-through. May I take your order, please?
Yeah, I think if Muncy said, here, I want it right here, that's where that pitch was thrown, because he just absolutely destroyed it. 2-2 to Moreno. Reaches for one and pops it up right center field. Over there to get it is Andy Pages. He'll make the catch, and there are 2 gone. 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. 13 in a row now for Emmett Sheehan. Diamondbacks have had one man reach base. That was Corbin Carroll with a double into the right field corner in the first inning. Other than that, nothing. Sheehan looking in at Ildemaro Vargas, switch hitter batting left. First baseman swings and fouls it back. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network. Nothing in, 1 to Vargas. Sheehan winds, pitches, and it's fouled away right off one of the legs of Vargas. He goes down, trying to pick himself up, and still trying to pick himself up. And now he's limping away from the left-hand batter's box, and now sits down. He's in some pain. One of the trainers for the Diamondbacks comes out along with manager Torey Lovello. And we're going to take a peek at Ildemaro Vargas. He does not wear a shin guard of any kind, but he might tomorrow, because that was right off the lower part of his right shin.
He may be sporting one his next at bat if he comes up to bat in this game again.
He's still doubled over. He's to his feet. Hands on his knees, but doubled over. His manager's holding his helmet and his bat. And he's trying to stretch it out to see if he can continue here. Dodgers got a run in the 3rd inning. Ohtani with a double, Pages with a double, but Ohtani couldn't score on that double because of where it was hit. Shallow center, a diving attempt. He had to hold at second base in case it was caught, but when he was at third base, Freddie Freeman hit a ground ball to Nolan Arenado, who was playing off the bag against the left-handed hitter. Arenado gave a look to Ohtani, who was running on contact. It might have been a play at the plate, but Arenado decided to get the out at first base, and that has been the only run of the game so far. It looks like Vargas will stay in.
Well, he's as good as he's going to be, at least for this moment.
Well, you're Will Smith and Emmett Sheehan. You've had time to think of the pitch that you want to throw him here. 0-2. After just fouled one off the bottom of his right shin. Let's see what Emmett comes back with here. Sheehan looking in, Vargas looking out. Now the kick and the pitch. Swinging a chopper foul down the third base side. Still 0-2 to Vargas. Fastball at 97. So Sheehan is finding the extra velocity tonight. That's a good sign for him. 0-2. Swung on, hit in the air to center field, right in his tracks. Andy Pages, he'll make the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning. 14 in a row. Set down by Emmett Sheehan.
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
There's the feel, there's the results. The fire comes pouring out of Betts as he rounds the bases, his second home run of the game.
At the warning track near the wall, it's gone! It's gone! A grand slam! Vaughn Grissom has put the Angels in front. He's driven in 6 tonight. And a soft line drive, Hamilton snares it. What a play by Hamilton. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I didn't give him a shot off the bat to come down to that baseball.
Deep center, Schneemann back. He leaps up. He made an incredible catch. Oh, my goodness.
Back goes Jackson. Merrill.
Get it, Jackson.
Jackson!
Makes the catch.
Jackson! Way to go, kid! Snatch it back. Yeah, we see ya. You're the man. Woo! That was awesome.
Sixth inning, Dodgers with a 1-0 lead. And Emmett Sheehan has been on a roll. 14 straight set down by the right-hander. First pitch to Mookie in there for a strike. Mookie is 1 for 2. He singled in the second inning and popped out to first in the third. He swings here and misses at a fastball from Eduardo Rodriguez. It's 0-2. Field deep on the left side for the right-handed hitting Betts. 0-2 pitch. He swings, hits it in the air to right center. Long run for Barossa. He's over in the gap to make the catch. Ball had a ton of hang time. And there's one out for the Dodgers in the sixth.
Anytime's a good time. Come to the ballpark. How about for Tyler Glasnow Starter Series bobblehead night? Win Saturday. That's against the Angels. It's presented by Blue Shield. And if you're one of the first 40,000 fans in attendance, you'll receive the exclusive bobblehead. Come out and join us. Dodgers.com/promotions.
One out for Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Pitch from Rodriguez, and Tucker looks at a strike. 1 run, 5 hits for the Dodgers. No runs, just 1 hit for Arizona. Rodriguez 0-1 delivery. That's swung on, hit in the air to left field, playable for Tommy Troy. Troy will make the catch. 2 down for the Dodgers in the sixth. Troy out of Stanford was an excellent player at Stanford when they were still in the Pac-12. But that whole thing has changed.
Oh, you think?
All the time. As often as I can, I think. Oh. But yeah, it's... Anyway. Will Smith is the batter, and the pitch on the way. And he'll take a side ball 1.
Yeah, the silence about the conference is pretty good description.
Well, your old school was in there, Arizona State. And a strike called in the outside corner. That's the thing, though. Like, when you come to Arizona, I mean, you can't walk 5 feet without bumping into somebody who went to Arizona State. 1-1 outside, 2-1. All the former Sun Devils, they all come to pay their respects to Rick Monday. Here's a 2-1. That's outside. 3-1 to Will Smith. And a 3-1 pitch. Strike call to the outside corner. Will raised his right hand as though to challenge and then thought better of it.
Yeah, he didn't get it quite up to the helmet, but it was heading in that direction. He pulled his hand down.
I think he might have lost that challenge had he done it. Here's a payoff pitch from Rodriguez. Inside corner, got him. Called strike 3. Threw him a changeup. And the Dodgers go down.
They say it's a game of numbers. Pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Mi trabajo es sencillo, cachar ese ritmo que solo nuestra gente tira y regarlo por toda la temporada. Flow mayor is where all those rhythms meet. Porque el flow no es de un solo jugador, es de un corillo entero que prende estadio. De San Diego a Santo Domingo y cada parada en el camino. Cuando estamos activos, la liga sube de nivel. Esto es Flow Mayor.
Jim Thorpe's resume reads like a work of pure fiction.
So he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame. He got Olympic medals for the decathlon and the pentathlon.
He's the greatest at
I thought I was
everything.
an athlete, Lindsay. Thorpe finished his Major League Baseball career with the Boston Braves in 1919, where he played alongside an outfielder named Les Mann.
He invented this particular projector.
And this is not all he's done, right?
He started championing to get baseball into the Olympics. He finally succeeded for the 1936 Olympics, which was held in Berlin.
The German government had discouraged other nations from sending Jewish and black athletes.
We sent over Jesse Owens, and we sent over Mac Robinson, Jackie Robinson's older brother.
Trailblazers like Thorpe and Robinson certainly lit the way for countless others to follow.
Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Sheehan, 68 pitches through 5 innings. He'll face Jorge Barosa, the center fielder. The 8-9-1 hitters due up for Arizona. 1-0 Dodgers lead it. Strike call to Barosa. Popped up to Max Muncy about 10 feet from home plate in the 3rd inning. And Sheehan has retired 14 straight Diamondback hitters. Trying to stay on a roll here in the bottom of the 6th. 0-1 pitch to Barosa. Curveball missing low. 1 ball and 1 strike. $31,410 here tonight on a Monday night in Phoenix. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Left side of the infield, just on the outfield turf, is Mookie Betts. Maybe a foot or two. He'll make the catch, and there's 1 away. 1 gone. This will bring up Tommy Troy. His final year at Stanford, became one of baseball's better prospects in 2023. He was an All-American at Stanford. And he will take a pitch down low. But basically his last year he played on 1 foot. He had a fracture in his left foot. He's hit by a pitch. And he swings and he hammers one deep to left field. He's just tied the game. So Tommy Troy hits his first major league home run. It ends a string of 15 straight hitters retired by Sheehan. It's the 10th home run allowed by Sheehan this year. Sheehan threw him a fastball right down Main Street. And Troy hit it out. It's a 1-1 ball game. Somebody from the Diamondbacks will be out negotiating to get that ball back for Tommy Troy. Meantime, the order flips over to the top. Ketel Marte takes a strike. Switch hitting second baseman 0 for 2. Grounded out to first, fly to center. That has woken up the Diamondbacks part of the crowd. When the Dodgers are in town, it's pretty much split here. Sheehan's 1-1 pitch to Ketel Marte coming. And here it is. Swing and a foul back to the screen. Sheehan gets ahead of him 1-2. Tommy Troy had been an infielder. Diamondbacks basically saying you're going to play and you're going to play where we tell you to play, and that's left field. 1-2. Low and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that comes down to is that, look, we have a need a certain position. So either A, you play that position, or B, you don't play.
Well, he wants to play. He put his best swing on a baseball as a major leaguer tonight. 2-2 pitch. Marte hits a foul over the third base dugout.
Just got a shot into the Arizona third base dugout, and Troy still sitting there with a big smile on his face. I wonder how many times in a backyard in the neighborhood he thought about what would it be like to hit a home run at the major leagues. Well, now he knows.
2-2 delivery. Reached for and fouled back to the screen. Well, the Dodgers' Ryan Ward got that feeling yesterday. He got his first major league round tripper. He said he was numb. He blacked out. He was asked, what was it like when you're heading around the bases? He said, I don't know.
Well, I said, as he's going around, I said, I bet he doesn't even feel his feet touching the ground.
2 ball, 2 strike pitch from Sheehan. That swung on, hit in the air to center field. Playable for Andy Pages. Backs up a few steps. Settles under it. Grabs it for out number 2. And Ketel Marte is 0 for 3. Corbin Carroll, who has the only other hit for the Diamondbacks, is 1 for 2 with a first inning double. He flied out to Alex Call in left field in the 4th. 2 down, bases empty, a 1-1 ball game. Dodgers have had chances to score in this game, but have come up empty other than the ground ball that produced a run in the second inning. Strike called to Carroll. For the Dodgers in the 7th, it'll be 7-8-9. Muncy, Rojas, and Call due up. Strike called outside corner. Changeup from Sheehan. As all in all, he's had the good fastball slider changeup combo going tonight. In spite of giving up the solo homer to Tommy Troy. 0-2 pitch. Up high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carroll, left-handed batter. Mookie Betts, shortstop, playing a few steps closer to second base near the middle. Right side of the infield is deep. Sheehan rocks and fires. Pitch cut on and fouled off the handle back to the backstop. 2 on Corbin Carroll. Carroll hit a home run in the All-Star game last year. Now Sheehan's wind up the 1-2. Swung on a high bouncer to second base. Rojas plays the good hop, throws on to first to get Carroll for the out. Tommy Troy hits his first major league home run. And after
the MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game, post-game, and everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
Just when we think we've seen it all, baseball gives us something new to talk about.
Splits two defenders and makes a great grab.
The kick is good, right through the flying uprights.
Whoa, went down inside his chest protector.
That's not a catch?
Make way for Batman.
People would love this if we did Lady and the Tramp.
Ronald Acuna Jr. pouring dirt into Ozzie Albies' glove.
He flips the entire glove to first base.
Fast and furious and dead on.
Now let's dive into this week's top plays.
Is pulled and a leaping grab by Shoebake. Carson Bench with a pulchritudinous play.
Moving fast toward big league stardom.
Randy Rosarena! Superman catch! What a leaping grab by Quan.
And those 39-year-old legs are still cooking.
Oh, are you kidding me, Petey? Help it! Oh, hey now, hey now. What a play by Ryan McMahon.
How about that?
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
The pitcher in the ball game for Arizona as we go to the top of the 7th inning. 1-1 the score. Max Muncy will lead off against right-hander Taylor Clark. Pitching change brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Muncy in the game 0 for 2. So Eduardo Rodriguez is out and Clark is in. 27th time this year for Clark. He's 1-1. And for Clark, deals the first pitch in there for a strike at the knees. He is scoreless in his last 13 games. Covered 10 in the 3rd innings pitched. Opponents hitting 118 against him. That's 4 for 34. So he's been on a bit of a roll, and he gets ahead of Muncy with a changeup and a swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. And the pitch. Muncy strikes out on the change. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and there's 1 out.
Well, we saw a lot of changeups from Eduardo Rodriguez while he was in there. And a lot of them to Muncy, and now Clark continues.
So, right now the Diamondbacks are going to call for a mound meeting, and it's brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice. For Eduardo Rodriguez tonight, 6 innings, 5 innings, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Rodriguez threw 96 pitches and 62 of those good for strikes.
The Dodgers are going to go to the bench, and they will call back Miguel Rojas, and that is the reason for the conference on the mound. Alex Freeland will come up.
Freeland, a switch hitter. They'll get him to turn around and bat left-handed. Freeland hit a home run yesterday as well against Philadelphia. So Freeland pinch hitting here in the 7th inning. Nobody on, 1 out. And a strike called. Arenado playing way in on the artificial grass at 3rd. Now he takes a step back with 1 strike. Clark out of the stretch, the right-hander. Set at the belt. Now he'll kick and fire. And a shot down the 3rd base side that goes foul. 0-2 to Alex Freeland. Alex Call is on deck. Freeland out of the University of Central Florida. Looks out, and here comes the 0-2 from Clark. Check swing. A pitch that was just a little outside. Changeup. 0-2 pitch is there, taken for strike 3. Another changeup.
The off-speed pitch has been very good for Clark. In fact, against the off-speed, anything other than the fastball. It's just a 143 average against him.
Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Left-hander Brandon Garcia warming up for Arizona in their bullpen. That's probably for Ohtani, as Garcia's been up for a little bit. 1 ball, no strikes to Alex Call. 2 down, nobody on. And Call takes a strike on the inside corner, 1-1.
That's part of the managing that a lot of people kind of overlook. Planning ahead. What happens if?
1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Call swings, hits a drive, left center field and deep. This ball heading back. This ball is going to be caught right in the deepest part of the ballpark. 413 feet away from home plate. And the notch out in deep left center field.
Well, we certainly served it up over the plate. This is a burger fit for a home run king, the 99 burger in honor of Aaron Judge. They sell a bazillion of these at Yankee Stadium. It looks pretty good. I feel like we passed the test. What about you?
I think so.
The captain, Derek Sanderson Jeter, is one of the winningest players in Major League history. He was wearing these very batting gloves when he notched one of those most memorable hits, the 3,000th of his career.
Are we supposed to spit in them like they do the batting gloves?
No spitting. This is a non-spitting museum.
He's just the second player in history whose 3,000th hit was a home run. The first was a former teammate from the Yankees' 1996 World Series championship team. But before he began his Cooperstown-bound career, Boggs would cross paths with another future Hall of Famer. September 6, 1995, the Iron Man played his 2,000th 131st consecutive game, surpassing the unbreakable record of the Iron Horse.
Now that's how you pass the torch. Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
There's so much history right here, and when I put it on and it's so light, it just feels just right. It feels just right. I mean, look at this. It got the city on it. When I was 7 years old, my uncle takes me where? To Shea Stadium. Darryl Strawberry hits a home run, and I become a fan for life.
Otto, gourmet in a can.
Diamondback shortstop Geraldo Perdomo leading off against Emmett Sheehan to start the bottom of the 7th inning. 1-1 is the score. And Sheehan sends one upstairs for ball 1. Bottom of the 7th brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers have some activity in the bullpen going on. Left-hander Alex Vesia loosening up. 1-0 pitch in for a strike. Blake Trinan, right-hander, also moving around down there. 1-1 to Perdomo, who's 0 for 2. He's flied to center field twice. Pitch outside, and it's 2-1. Bottom of the 7th in Seattle, 2-2, Mariners and Mets. And a 2-1 pitch. That's swung on, popped back foul over our heads and out of play. In Anaheim, the Angels leading the Rockies 6-3, top of the 6th. We told you earlier today the Brewers just wiped out the Giants 16-2. It's going to be a battle, I think, Mo, between the Rockies and Giants to see who can finish ahead of one another.
Well, the Giants had higher expectations, and I think the Rockies by far.
2-2, just off the outside edge. Tried a curveball, just didn't come all the way back over. Count is full, 3-2 to Perdomo. Rockies seem like a hungry young team. They're just not experienced enough yet. Doesn't seem anyway. 3-2. Swinging a ground ball to the right side. Alex Freeland, who's replaced Miguel Rojas, goes to his glove side left, grabs it, throws on to first for the out. One away for Arizona. Nolan Arenado coming up. Arenado is 0 for 2. He struck out in the first and then popped up to Rojas at second in the fourth. Swings and hammers one. Deep left field, way back toward the wall, gone. And the Diamondbacks have a 2-1 lead on a pair of solo home runs. For Arenado, it's his 8th of the season. And for Emmett Sheehan, just has not had the offensive support tonight. But he has pitched rather well in spite of giving up the 2 long balls.
Arenado, he got a breaking ball pretty much in the big part of the plate, and he hit it on the big part of the bat.
The 2 swings of the bat have changed the fortune tonight. As we get late in this ball game, bottom of the 7th inning. And now the Dodgers beating on the mound here.
Yeah, but this is just to take up some time and expect Dave Roberts to come out any second.
Here comes Dave to make the pitching change. At one point during this outing, Emmett Sheehan had retired 15 straight Diamondbacks hitters before Tommy Troy hit a solo homer to left in the 6th. And now with 1 out, a solo homer by Nolan Arenado, and the Dodger lead is gone. And the Dodgers are going to go to the bullpen here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. And the base is empty.
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
They say it's a game of numbers. Pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Mi trabajo es sencillo, cachar ese ritmo que solo nuestra gente tira y regarlo por toda la temporada. Flow mayor is where all those rhythms meet. Porque el flow no es de un solo jugador, es de un corillo entero que prende estadio. De San Diego a Santo Domingo y cada parada en el camino. Cuando estamos activos, la liga sube de nivel. Esto es Flow Mayor.
Join the thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles and find your champion care at chla.org today.
The wheels are turning here in Arizona. 2-1, Diamondbacks with the lead. 1 out, base is empty. Dodgers go to the bullpen, bring on left-hander Alex Vesia. And now Torey Lovullo will counter with a right-handed pinch hitter for the lefty Pavin Smith. It'll be Jose Fernandez coming up to face Vesia. For Alex, his 26th appearance. He's 1-1, 229 the earned run average. 27 strikeouts in 19 2/3 innings pitched. That is a really good number for Alex Vesia. This pitching change brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. Well, Fernandez, another Venezuelan on the roster of the Diamondbacks, swings and fouls the first pitch away. Vesia started him with a slider. Fernandez hitting .258, 3 homers and 15 runs batted in. It's Sheehan, the starter, 6 1/3, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts, 92 pitches, 58 strikes. And of those 92 pitches, he threw 2 bad ones, and as a result, he's on the hook. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch to Fernandez from the lefty Vesia. Swing and a miss. Good changeup.
That's the spot you want any of the hitters, but for Fernandez, he's gone 11 consecutive games without having a hit with 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes. Jose Fernandez. And the 0-2 pitch from Vesia. Here it comes. Swings and pokes it foul and out of play. And Fernandez made his major league debut. He filled in for Nolan Arenado on the 31st of March. He became just the 8th player in Major League history to hit 2 home runs in his debut. And the last one, a game-winning 3-run shot off of Kenley Jansen. And Vesia strikes him out with a fastball.
For Fernandez, 12 consecutive games without a base hit with 2 outs.
And Gabriel Moreno, the catcher, who is 0 for 2. Struck out looking at a slider in the 2nd inning and flied to center field in the 5th. Right-handed batter looks out, and the pitch from Vesia is up high. Lefty's hitting .097 against Vesia. Right-handers only .132. Right-handers are 9 for 68 against him.
The thing about right-handers, just look at the number. Right-handers have swung and missed 45% of the time against Vesia.
1-0 pitch. And that's there for a strike.
That's really a high percentage of swings and misses.
Well, this bullpen since the 13th of May has been just dynamite. 182 collective ERA, 149 average against. There's a swing and a miss at a changeup, and it's now 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Nolan Arenado flipping the score with a solo home run to left with 1 out. 2 men down, and the 1-2 pitch to Moreno. Looked at one just low. Tried the fastball at 92 and missed. Wildemaro Vargas on deck, the first baseman. Moreno currently hitting .261. Pitch swung on, grounded to third. One-handed by Muncy. Sets his feet, throws to first, right to the chest of Freeman. And Moreno is out. 1 run on the home run by Nolan Arenado. And through 7.
Jim Thorpe's resume reads like a work of pure fiction.
So he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame. He got Olympic medals for the decathlon and the pentathlon.
He's the greatest at
I thought I was an athlete, Lindsey.
Thorpe finished his Major League Baseball career with the Boston Braves in 1919, where he played alongside an outfielder named Les Mann.
He invented this particular projector.
And this is not all he's done, right?
He started championing to get baseball into the Olympics. He finally succeeded for the 1936 Olympics, which was held in Berlin.
The German government had discouraged other nations from sending Jewish and black athletes.
We sent over Jesse Owens, and we sent over Mac Robinson, Jackie Robinson's older brother.
Trailblazers like Thorpe and Robinson certainly lit the way for countless others to follow.
Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Hey, it's Lourdes Gurriel Dawn.
That's a nice touch.
Pena power.
The perils of wearing earrings when you've got netting on the field.
That young fan, not a Newt Bar fan.
What a present for Mom.
Oh my goodness, look at this guy.
Uso, yeah, Jay Uso, yeah.
And then just shot putting it. Not blocking, there's nobody on base. There's a little debate for Domo and Kim watching the replay together.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
They say it's a game of numbers, pero el flow es completamente otra ciencia. Esto es flow mayor.
Top of the 8th inning, Dodgers with some work to do offensively. Top of the order up, Shohei Ohtani will lead off, Andy Pages, and then Freddie Freeman. 2-1, Diamondbacks with the lead. And a new pitcher on, left-hander Brandon Garcia. 14th appearance for Garcia, no decisions, ERA 0.82. The opposition hitting 194 against him. Left on left here as the pitch is swung on and fouled off to the left. It's 0-1 to Ohtani. Shohei is 2 for 3 in the game, single-double. He scored the lone Dodger run tonight. The pitch. Snapped over the outside corner, knee high, and it's 0-2 to Shohei. Garcia, an average fastball at 97. Lefty's hitting 200 against him. And the pitch is low and away. Right-handers 190 against him. Lefties 3 for 15 total.
Garcia's not allowed an extra base hit the last 22 innings.
He hasn't allowed an earned run since September 12th of last season. That's 20 of his last 21 games heading into this appearance. 1-2 to Shohei. He'll swing and he'll bounce one slowly towards second. Shohei running to first. Marte tried to barehand it and he dropped it.
Well, Dodgers just got a break. I think Marte, if he feels it normally with the glove, he still would have had time, but he went to barehand. That's do or die, and the ball popped right out of the hand.
So that'll be ruled a base hit. An infield single for Ohtani. He's 3 for 4. Tying runs at first, nobody out. Andy Pages up. Pages robbed of a hit by Jorge Barosa in center field in the 5th. He doubled back in the 3rd. He takes ball 1 in the dirt, low and away.
A big gap at right center field. Arenado deep behind the bag at 3rd. Only about 10, 12 feet off the line.
Stretched by Garcia, the pitch. Pages swings, hits a fly ball to right field. Corbin Carroll over toward the line, stops, looks up into the ceiling and makes the catch for the first out of the Dodger 8th.
Well, a date to look forward to on Tuesday, June 16th. That's when the Rays are in. 7:10 start, by the way. First 40,000 fans in attendance are going to take home a Dodgers soccer jersey presented by Bank of America. For tickets and information, Dodgers.com/promotions.
Chance of Freddie all around Chase Field here in Arizona. Freeman looks at ball 1 in the dirt from Brandon Garcia. Top of the 8th brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, good times. Ohtani leads at first. The left-handed Garcia stretches, looks over there. Now he'll come home. And Freddie watches a breaking ball, a sweeper, fall over the plate for a strike. 1-1. Marte at double play depth at second base. Perdomo shading the bag, the shortstop. Pitch to Freeman. He swings, hits it down to first. Vargas steps on the bag. It's a tag play at second. They tag Ohtani, and that is a double play that retires the side.
Swung on, bang toward third. Fielded, dropped by Zimmerman. Now he can't come up with it. It's in his jersey. It went in his jersey. He kept looking for the ball, and it stuck underneath one of the buttons into his jersey.
How did it do that?
Have you ever seen that?
No.
And what's the ruling? A base hit. How about that for Valdez? His first big league hit is his first big league home run.
3 dippers, and he was mighty impressive today. He ended up striking out 14 and did not walk a single batter.
What a win! Oh, the milkman in the house. That's what I'm talking about, Birdland. Colton Cowser, an absolute bomb. The Marlins walk off the meds with a grand slam. It's the Marlins who are the kings of Queens. Game over. Aaron Judge ends it with a 2-run walk-off homer.
His 8th career walk-off overall, and the Yankees win it 2-0 on that swing from Aaron Judge.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Just a tick over 2. And he gets Vargas to chase a pitch up by the eyeballs. 0-2 to Ildemaro Vargas. Number 7 hitter in the order. 0 for 2 tonight. And Dreyer sets, kicks, throws home. It's outside. Trying to slider. Well, Dodger offense a little cold after it was very hot yesterday. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a tapper foul. Funny how that works, isn't it, Mo?
It goes in streaks and can be frustrating.
We still have an opportunity in the 9th. Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker, Will Smith scheduled to hit in the top of the 9th. Paul Sewald, the closer for the Diamondbacks, warming up. The 1-2 pitch. Vargas swings, pops it up foul first base side. Freddie drifting with it, but it's going to clear the netting. Bounce off the top of the first base dugout and jump up in the seats. Alex Freeland, the second baseman, moves over as close as he can to the bag, playing up the middle. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, driven to left field, but right at Alex Call. He'll make a head-high catch for out number 1. Tonight's game brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Two other games ongoing in Major League Baseball. One in Anaheim, 6-3 still. Angels on top of Colorado, top of the 7th. They've gone to the 9th in Seattle, 2-2. Mariners and Mets. Everything else from today, final. Jorge Barosa, switch hitter, turns around the bat right-handed. He's got a strike on him. Barosa is 0 for 2. He's popped up twice, once to third, once to short. Jack Dreyer sets and fires. Swinging a ground ball to third, right near the base. Max Muncy takes his time, makes a nice easy throw to first to retire Barosa, who's 0 for 3. And there are 2 men out for the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 8th.
Just have to figure out what they're going to do in the 9th. Betts, Tucker, and Smith, the first 3 scheduled batters.
Got to get one guy in somehow. Here's Tommy Troy, former All-American out of Stanford. Right-handed batter, hit a home run to tie it in the 6th. Tries to bunt. He's going to bunt his way on. I mean, he just surprised everybody. 2 outs. Muncy's playing back at third. And Troy laid down a perfect bunt for a base hit.
Yeah, with his speed, I just don't think you can play back. Not deep anyway.
Well, he's got that club in his golf bag, that's for sure. He can bunt. We've seen him hit for power. And Troy, the only Diamondback with multiple hits in the game. Will Smith wants time. He wants to go out and talk to Jack Dreyer with Ketel Marte coming up from the right side of the plate for the first time tonight. As a left-handed hitter, he's 0 for 3. Fly to center field twice and grounded to first base. Have you noticed they've turned up the volume here this year?
What?
It's loud here. It's louder than it's ever been. So Ketel Marte facing Jack Dreyer. 2 outs. Troy at first. Pitch is swung on, fouled away. With the roof closed, the sound bounces around even that much more. Nothing in 1 to Ketel Marte. Troy leads at first. Dreyer peeks over there. And now Troy takes off for second. Pitch is swung on, drilled to left field deep. It's gone. A line drive home run out of here to left. Ketel Marte providing insurance for the Snakes. It is now 4-1. For Marte, his 10th home run of the season. He got all of that ball. It never had an arc on it. It was a line shot, frozen rope, line drive. Alex Call started to make a step toward the wall, then he just stopped.
Well, Troy would have had that base stolen if the ball's not put into play. I said at the outset in the pregame show, Arizona is looking at this opportunity to close the gap in the Western Division.
Well, they're just taking a major step to closing it by a game tonight. Carroll pops it up back of the plate. Will Smith makes the catch. And now the job becomes just that much harder for the Dodgers. Instead of being down 1 run going to the 9th, they are down 3 runs.
Why is that person holding a Keith Hernandez card in their hand during the game? Are they waiting for you?
I never cared for that particular pose right there, to be honest with you. I mean, where do you sign on that card?
Right on your best feature. Keith on one side and Hernandez on the other.
I can only sign it on the Bohunkas, though.
Oh, that's a lovely signature.
Right across the boat. Look at that. It's like a tattoo.
It's time for the great mascot race. Ready? Go. And they're off. Look at them go. They're neck and neck. Listen to that crowd. It's the home stretch. Here they come. Here's the play at the plate. It's the Pirate Parrot. Congratulations on winning the great mascot race.
The people are welcoming, they're loving, they're caring. So if you're looking for a familial feel, definitely Asheville.
It's Asheville. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
They're excited to be back and back on their feet, so it's been awesome to see the rebuild.
Winning or losing, like everybody's there having a good time rooting us on, so I've always enjoyed that the whole year.
You play here at the tourist park and you feel like you're back in the old days playing real baseball.
Nestled right into the mountains there.
That's right on a cliff.
This what I'ma do till it's over, but it's far from over.
4-1 Diamondbacks, top of the 9th inning. Paul Sewald enters the game to face Mookie Betts. Defensive substitution in left field. Ryan Waldschmidt is in for Arizona. And the pitch in for a strike to Mookie Betts. Need base runners. Needless to say. Sewald, 2-2. He delivers a ball to Mookie. 1 ball, 1 strike to Betts. Betts hitting 198. 1 hit tonight, 1 for 3. 1-1 pitch. Mookie takes a strike at the knees, and it's 1-2. He is 14 for 15 in save opportunities as Sewald. Got his 100th career save on the 27th of May against the Giants. Mookie swings, hits a ground ball to short. Perdomo gobbles it up and throws on to first again. I'm 1 away. Best drive of the game presented by Edmunds. See how much your car is worth at Edmunds.com. 7th inning, the go-ahead home run by Nolan Arenado, the drive of the game. And that could be the game-deciding run. We'll see. Kyle Tucker is 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch to Tucker, left-handed batter. He'll take a strike on the inner half. Top of the ninth.
Batter's challenging the strike call.
I'll wait the disposition here of the challenge.
The pitch is a strike. Los Angeles has exhausted their challenges.
0-1 to Tucker. Sewald listening for a sign. He's got his glove pressed up against the left side of his hat. Now an 0-1. And Tucker waves and misses at a fastball at 92. 0-2 to Tucker. Here is an 0-2 pitch. And he takes it upstairs. So a win for the Diamondbacks would mean they would tie the Padres in the standings heading into tomorrow night's game. That'd be 5.5 back. They'd cut a game off the lead. Pitch is inside. Actually, I checked that. It'll be a half game behind the Padres. Pick up a half game. So they'd be 5 back. Here comes a 2-2. Swinging a little roller, slowly hit towards second. This time Marte uses his glove, picks it up, throws him out. 2 gone, 1 to get. Top of the ninth, sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate that old car? Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS now. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. Last hope for the Dodgers tonight is Will Smith. And he takes a strike from Sewald. Dodgers had opportunities. They had the bases loaded in the second inning, came up empty. Had 2 men on in the third, got 1 run out of it, and that's been it. And Will looks at a ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Diamondbacks in their last 9 home games are 8-1. 1-1. Check swing, roller, foul, first base side. And now the Dodgers down to their final strike tonight. One ball, 2 strikes. Stretch by Sewald, he fires. And Will hits a high fly ball to center field. Barossa over towards slight right center makes the catch. And the Diamondbacks take game 1 of the 4-game set, using 3 home runs to do it. Diamondbacks go to 32-27, or 5.5 behind the Dodgers now. Padres 5 back. And the Dodgers go to 38-22 and start this brief road trip off with a loss. They are now 5-2 in their last 7. Final score: the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers 1. Rick and I are back to wrap it up in just a moment.
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo.
We're talking about power. We're talking about bling. This is the stuff that puts people in the seats.
Ruth's adoring fans pitched in to gift a crown fit for the home run king.
How come the fans didn't, put something together for me?
They gave you a nice round of applause.
Good job, Carlos.
That man is 42 years old. I'm only 22. Until that man stay on that